Champions League.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Season 0, Week 3 match, Fallen Sigmas versus Venture. I am your main host here, F. Lipinski, and with me, I have my co-host, Rambo. How we doing, Rambo?
Hey, good. Thanks for having me, Lipinski.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
You know what's kind of crazy is, we are not EU players, yet we're casting an EU match right now.
Yeah. I mean, why not? They're a part of the community, and you look at that roster. Look at those rosters. They got some good players.
Some really good players. If we look over here at Fallen Sigmas, we have Mattress Dino, Monkey, Aztec, Lucas, Roan, Scorpio Gaiman, and AGM Solomon. And then from Venture, we have Special Ops, Sophie Wab, Boredom, Marmar, Deadpool, Alfie Hughes, Phantom, and Just Do It. And wow, these are some good players on both sides. I think that regardless of who's going to win the overall match, I think that we're going to see some really good play and really awesome strats from both teams. The real question is who's going to make the most mistakes and who's going to capitalize the most on those mistakes as well. What do you think we're going to see today, Rambo?
Honestly, like you just mentioned, it's just going to be a game about mistakes. I know usually the EU side likes to play a little slower, a little bit more methodical. They like to strategize a bit more, less run and gun. That could change with this match because of some of the names I'm seeing. They're all more veteran players in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like you said, it's just going to come down to mistakes, especially with the first map being Snow Peak.
Yeah.
And it's heavy defense sided for some of the OBJs. So you got to win those Volk rounds, and if you make mistakes on those rounds, that's going to cost you later on in the match. So, see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. I think that with Snow Peak in mind, we've got range, we've got open crosses, so you've got to be able to use your utility effectively on Marsoc. Venture is going to be our first team on Marsoc here, so we'll see kind of what they have in plan. For the roster starting off, for Venture, we have Special Ops starting, Deadpool, Boredom, Marmar, and then I'm not familiar with this name, but it's NRT Lilos. So we'll call them Lilos. And for Fallen Sigmas, we have Solomon, Mattress, Dino, Aztec, Roan, and then we are waiting for their fifth. I think they were just in here, might be doing a quick reset for their headset. We'll see. For map bans, Venture being the lower elo team, the away team, they get map banned and they chose Sand for the map 2 map ban. So that leaves us with only a few maps to decide for Fallen Sigmas. We have USS Quest, we have Shipyard, Arctic, and am I missing one?
Shipyard, Arctic, USS Quest, and Sand, but Sand got banned.
Okay.
So I think that's the map pool for now, yeah.
Okay, yep. And then the final third map, if played, would be Egress. So another close range map there. So we're starting off long, but after map 1, we'll be kind of getting that range a little bit more minimized there.
Possibly, depending on the map.
True. I mean, Shipyard has a little bit of distance to it, but Quest, Arctic, those two are pretty small.
Yeah.
So, and then Egress, a little bit more closer quarters as well. But
I think it's also worth mentioning that OCML just had their finals yesterday. And by the way, congratulations. I know
thank you.
But yeah, they had their finals yesterday, and as a result, they're moving on to their phase 2 of their finals, which is the voting process. And it's worth mentioning that we will be adding in whatever map wins that voting process into the map pool. So yeah, if you haven't already, make sure to go vote. That's going to be added in, and we'll see how it does. But I'm excited for that. Super exciting.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be great to kind of see what the whole census is. I think right now, what's the vote leading towards? Do we want to bring that up, or do we want to...
It's tied right now, actually. Funny that you mentioned it.
Really?
The last time I checked, it was East Village, and I forgot what the other map was at 26.
Progression, I think, was the other one that I saw when I voted.
Yeah.
Really?
so.
People are
Yeah.
voting progression?
Yeah, let me see right now. 1 second. I am gonna check
I
right now
am
because I'm curious.
I'm shocked
Uh,
because when it came to like picking what map you wanted to play in semifinals, I don't think anyone picked progression for a
so
map.
progression and aftermath are tied at 6 votes. At the time, East Village and aftermath and progression were tied. Now East Village has pulled ahead at 15 votes
Okay,
with the highest amount of votes.
gotcha. Yeah, I mean there were
So
a lot of good maps in there. I have my favorite. I don't want to say it because I don't want to, get people to either vote for it more or vote against
yeah,
it just in spite of me. So I'm just gonna keep that to myself. But no, I think the map maker did a great job, and I'm curious to see kind of what they end up doing with the map itself and other future maps ahead. Um,
100%. 100%. That's going to be really exciting because again, community feedback is huge. And nothing against DPI, but some of their fixes take a really long time in terms of reworks. So
yeah.
to be able to, give your suggestions to map maker and then see it fixed in the next update within like a week or 2 weeks or whatever
Right.
is huge.
And big
So
shout out to Bluega, because if it wasn't for Bluega, there would not be so many custom maps, because Bluega has been an amazing source of mentoring these custom map makers and helping them not only learn how to make a map, but he's creating his own tools to speed the process up, make things more efficient, and make the maps better. And he's giving those tools to other map makers. I mean, that is amazing. When I used to make, for those who don't know, I used to make a lot of custom maps back before Quest came out, and
mhm.
it was a process. It took a lot of time, but it was worth it, to play it. And the average turnaround, I would say, for a map for me was 1 to 2 weeks, and that was also while being in college. Now, when the Quest came out and we had to make Quest maps, that 1 to 2 weeks turned in 1 to 1.5 months to make a map. It was so much work, and it was a big learning curve too. There was a lot of new tools I had to understand and learn, and it wasn't a very straightforward process. But now, I mean, I've talked to Bluega, and he's like, dude, it's so much easier now. Like, these tools are a lot more accessible, and it's incredible to see how what was once a 1 to 2 month turn around to make a custom map for Quest is now a weekend project that you can do. It's insane. So I think we're going to see a lot of great custom maps in the OCML league, as well as, possibly through all the other leagues that are in this community as well. They might start adopting more custom maps now that, they're more accessible and easier to create.
100%. And also, I got to shout you out, Lipinski. You made one of my favorite maps ever, which is Cat Practice.
Yeah.
uh,
It's such a small
yeah,
map. It took me about, I think, 8 hours to make as well.
it has so much application though. If you're trying to practice your gaps, it's like my go-to. Absolutely. But you're right. 100%. Shout out to Bluega, making it easier, making the community a better place, and honestly, like you said, just creating that accessibility, low barrier to entry for other map makers is huge, and that's, I think, ultimately going to benefit the community in a really good way. Like you. Oh, are we starting here?
We are starting. They got their 5th in, and the objective is in the south little outskirts here. Let's make sure we can
the hardest defense OBJ, one of the hardest defense
get our.
OBJs.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, let's see what Fallen Sigmas are gonna do. Looks like Mattress Dino is gonna be playing a little aggressive here, especially based off of the spawn. Boredom. They're all going inside the tunnel, so it seems.
Yeah, Mattress has to be careful pushing out and getting picked here. I know it's huge if you usually want to try to stay alive as long as possible to delay their push. Oh, it seems like it's a 3-2.
Oh, we got a drone. Down goes the drone. Mattress is exposed, but Marmar kind of has a good sense of where they might be, especially after those call outs. They might be able to toss a util onto Mattress. Mattress is pulling some pins here. I think he might have something to toss in return. Oh, here comes the grenade. Oh, and a great grenade from Marmar. Gonna try to pick up that confirm.
Clip that. Somebody clip that. That was beautiful. And Marmar gets the confirm, making it a 4v5.
Yep.
I believe some of the Venture players are going bunker side, if I'm not mistaken. We have 2 of them still there, so it is a 3-2 split.
Yeah, I'm curious to see kind of what we've got going on. I think we have Lucas over here in like this, I like to call like an armory. I don't know. What do you kind of call this area? This little garage of, you know, military vehicles.
Honestly, I call it bunker, but I know everyone calls it. I just call it East Bunker or wherever direction it is.
Gotcha.
What is that? North or no? That's south. South Bunker, yeah. So that is a really good spot. The issue is if they slow clear that, they'll be able to catch him. And if he kills one, he's open for a refresh. So we'll see how that plays out later.
Yeah, I like how Venture's kind of playing together here. You know, so if anyone tries to peek them, maybe it's a trade, and if not, they're gonna get pretty much blasted by 3 rifles all at the same time.
Yeah.
Here comes the smoke.
Yeah, and they are using smokes, which is smart because it allows them to get that cross going. Good concealment. And yeah, and they all get through. That's beautiful smoke.
Yep.
We'll see how it plays out, though. Staying alive in those bunkers. Oh, here we go.
Lucas trying to get a pick here into Deadpool. Does he even see him? Is the question.
No. Yeah, see, and here comes the smoke clear, and he's gone.
What happened there?
It was a good idea in theory, on paper, but when someone slow clears you and you don't expect them, it's really hard to react in time.
Yeah.
And just like that, it is a 5-3 for Venture. And this is what we were talking about earlier, remember, with the mistakes on both. Oh, Aztec gets Marmar. But Marmar's only downed.
Here comes the grenade utility. Might get special ops. Oh, just a little bit long, but he does get the confirm anyways.
And they trade, but special ops is only down. Allowing for 2 reses on that main side. Here comes 1 res. Marmar's up.
Oh, how is Solomon not dead?
He's just heavy anchoring on the OBJ.
And we've got Rome in a pretty interesting position. I actually kind of like it here.
Yeah, if I'm falling right now, I'm just trying to not get capped.
Oh wow, great nade toss, but Lilos is rotating, gets the pick onto Rome, so now it's all up to Solomon here in a 1v4 clutch situation. Just has to prevent the cap, honestly. Almost gets taken up by Marmar. Boredom does get a hit onto Solomon. Deadpoo is going to go for the cap here.
Oh.
Tablet out on the objective. Deadpoo's going to go for the cap. Can he do it? And he doesn't have enough time. Solomon stops the cap. 1v3. Lilo's going to go for the cap here. Lilo's on the objective, trying to send a code. Solomon stops that cap. It's a 1v2.
Yeah, Solomon, go, Solomon.
Gets Boredom.
Yeah. Oh my
Can
God,
he get Marmar? He's still alive. It's a 1v1. Can Solomon clutch it?
Oh my God, this is crazy. If he clutches it, that's a big drop from Venture. But he still has 1 more to go. And we'll see how it plays out.
Solomon's eating bullets for breakfast here.
Oh,
he gets the clutch!
He got the clutch! That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, they did have 2 drops on Fallen Sigma side. They're probably resetting. But that clutch, Lipinski, we got to talk about that. That was amazing.
That was impressive.
Yeah, way to not get capped on by Solomon. So not only did he not get capped on, but he stopped 2 caps and then got the clutch. That's amazing. Whew, that adrenaline. I don't know about you, but
yeah,
it's pumping.
I think Venture are kicking themselves for not just going for the easy kill there. Because I'm sure there was a few moments where they saw Solomon and they could have gotten the kill, but they waited for their cappers to get to that objective. And unfortunately, just not enough time. I mean, I think the most time they had on that objective to send the code was maybe 4 seconds. 3 to 4 seconds, but in those high stakes moments, sometimes just the slight, shaky hand is all it takes to to miss a number.
Right. And I mean, we spoke about this earlier. You know, if you do some cap practice beforehand, you're more likely to hit it. If you got 4 seconds and you practice every day or before your match or whatever, you're more than likely to get a cap like that. But you're right. It's all circumstantial, right? When it comes down to it, when that pressure is on, you know, practice or no practice, sometimes it's just not meant to be. And
Right.
in this case, it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, great clutch by Solomon. He's giving me that itch to want to play. You know, it's a snow day today, and
I know.
got some time.
And they're playing in the snow on here, isn't it? Aren't they?
Yeah, that's perfect too. Yeah, it's perfect, right?
Yeah. No, I'm so glad for this snow day because, you know, I was hoping I could pick up a cast.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here with you again. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
All right, well, let's see how Venture answers back now with their defense round, the same OBJ.
Yeah, a little bit of a different spawn here.
Yeah, and we'll see how Fallen decides to attack, if they do the same kind of 3-2 or if they 5-man. Seems like it's going to be a 3-2. Oh, yeah.
Marmar
Same
might
idea.
get the
These
first
tunnels are
kill,
super
depending
meta.
on what Aztec does here. Aztec can
Oh,
hear
he hears him.
Marmar.
He hears him. Yeah, he heard him. He's going to have to throw some util, and here we go.
Good flash. Goes for the push.
Yeah,
Gets
good
that
kill by
flash, but he's got C4 on him. I don't think anyone else has that clicker, though. Boredom in a pretty good position. I remember finding this spot out a while back ago. Pretty usable in, you know, uplink versus assault. I think I found it while I was playing assault, and I was like, this is cool, but man, once you play it once and you die, they kind of
Yeah, you get
expect
after.
it. Yeah, they always check it. But on uplink, it's a good spot to sit in.
Yeah, it's a great late angle, but we'll see if they decide that. So the thing about that spot is it's an element of surprise, right? So if they check it, you're pretty much neutralized. So that's what it's going to come down to. Right now, it's a 5v4 for Fallen Sigmas. They did get the first pick in tunnels, and now they are 4-man pushing the tunnels.
Are the RPGs allowed?
On large and medium maps, yes.
Imagine just an RPG right now.
Yeah, I mean, we put it in there to counter the M203s.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. Oh, and Boredom gets a pick onto Mattress.
-1, call him out, I killed him.
But Lucas getting that refrag with that MCX. Loving it. It's now a 4v3 for Fallen.
Yep, Special Ops going to be the only line of defense here to stop this aggressive push. Oh, but Deadpoo on the flank. Good nade attempt.
Special did get a pick there, so now it's 3-3. Oh, Deadpoo.
Deadpoo is going to get that kill.
Yep.
Now it's all up to Aztec, which is a really quick capper. I think he's got one of the best caps right now on the map cap practice.
Oh, I see, but he has to get there first.
He does.
Confused about that Deadpoo flank.
He's not in a great position.
Yeah,
Kind of sandwiched. Oh, but
Yeah, very
Deadpoo's
hard to
overexposing himself.
You can probably hear him by now. Yep,
Yep.
there it is. 1v2. Will we see another clutch? That's the question. Or will Venture close the round?
Right.
We got the crash coming back onto OBJ, which is very smart, but we'll see what Aztec decides to do. Gonna go for that util. Good util.
Well, it could have been a great nade, but the rest of the defense has rotated away, which is smart.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna hold lines now, which is probably the best thing to do in this situation. I don't know if they have a kill count or not, but if they did, they'd be able to get the refrag, or preferably just pick him off with a late angle. But we'll see how he decides to play.
Right.
Taking it low and slow, which is kind of the right thing to do, not, you know, letting them hear their steps. But I think it's going to come down to timing here.
Minute 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
Now, Lipinski, if this was you, would you be doing the same thing?
Well, with only so little time, I'd be playing these Heskos and trying to get some picks and maybe trying to find some utility. So, like, now I know someone's on the left, but I'd keep my eye out on the right. I'd probably rotate try to get into a better position. Like I wouldn't try to push this objective right where Aztec did. I wouldn't run towards it in the open when I know that there's someone probably on both sides. I try to come around this hill after maybe making some noise, try to swing around this corner, get a pick, kind of put myself a little bit better position. 50 seconds doesn't sound like a lot of time, but it still is.
So I think someone like yourself, you're very comfortable with that low amount of time.
Yeah.
Right. But for someone like me, 50 seconds, I'm in a rushed panic state. So I think the lesson there is, be comfortable with using all your time. If you have to time out, then time out. But
yeah,
the slower you take it, the more methodical you are, the more you clear, like you said, the more likely you are to clutch something like that. It is a hard position to be in. And it's easier said than done.
Right.
But,
yeah. I mean, like, the way you got to see it is 50 seconds. You're like, oh, the round is almost over. There's barely any time. But how long does it take to send the cap? 3 seconds. So you already know you have let's say 20 opportunities to send a code. That's a lot of time when you think about it. And then you also know that, well, if there's only a little bit of time left, and I know that the Volk is low on numbers, they can't be far from objective. And in the last 10 seconds, most players, it's crazy how they think like this, but most players check the objective. They run and check the objective for a cap. Don't know why they do it. They just second guess themselves. They doubt that they did a good job at defending it. And that's when I get most of the kills, is when they peek the objective to see if someone's capping. So.
Right. I think, I don't know about you, but maybe speaking for myself, but those prone caps have me all jittery on the site there.
Oh, yeah. You can thank Peas for that.
Yeah, those prone caps. Yeah, I think that's why they're maybe scared of somebody's prone capping. Okay, we're coming up to the next round here. This is going to be good.
Yeah, it looks like we have an M203 from Special Ops here.
Yeah, and while we were talking, Venture did secure that round 2v1.
Oh!
Ooh! Aztec with the SVD headshot onto Marmar.
Yikes.
Yeah, that was a nice shot. Wow.
Special Ops is just like, thanks for the utility. Oh, he's just tossing it to keep moving. Yeah. He's like, I don't have space.
That's real smart. But now they know he's there, so they're going to be watching out.
Doesn't even have a suppressor. He's going raw sniping here.
Yeah, he's going raw here. So the chat is talking about that first round where Venture dropped the ball, but
yeah, it happens.
Yeah, it does. And we have 20 live viewers, so thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you enjoy this Sunday afternoon cast.
Which is, for us, Sunday afternoon, but probably most of the viewers are, like, it's nighttime for them, so.
Yeah. And we'll see if Aztec gets another pick here or if they get him, but if I was him, I'd probably lay low for a little bit. Ooh, and Solomon popping off shots in the south.
Yep.
It does seem to be another 2-3 split with 2 in the south and then 3 at bunker. We'll see how they decide to play out the round. All right, Solomon just peeking, seeing he probably hears somebody.
Ooh.
Oh! Deadpoo did not hear him. Deadpoo getting the pick in the south, making it a 4v3, or sorry, 4v4.
Yeah, Venture's doing a pretty good job so far. They're making a lot of coverage, and ouch.
Aztec getting another pick.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a nice shot. Wow.
That's a good angle there.
Yeah.
Just as I was talking about their good coverage on the map, they just get taken out. We're gonna have to watch out for Aztec here. Oh. Same goes for Aztec. Got sniped right back. AK-5C to the face.
Yeah, Deadpool with the headshot. That was a real good shot. That was only took him 3 bullets, less than 3 bullets.
Deadpool getting too comfortable over here at this tower. Did not check to see if anyone was nearby before kind of keeping his back to it. But Roan does not hear Deadpool thanks to the snow.
This is going to be onward timing.
Yeah.
I like to call this part of the rounds elements of luck. Every round has an element of luck, and in this round, this will probably be that element of luck, unless one of them makes a mistake. Oh! Oh, there it is. Drone gets the kill on Deadpool, but before that, Boredom got a kill. Now making 2v1.
Yep.
Or sorry, 2v2.
Good nade attempt from Special Ops, just not far enough.
Yeah, and like we were speaking earlier, it's going to come down to mistakes. This OBJ is a heavy defensive OBJ.
Yep.
And we will see how it plays out. But
I think coming in from behind is going to be super strong here for Venture, especially if they can get to Mattress Dino. And there's a drone up as well.
Oh, wow.
Should be able to call out some of the last few players. Dino completely missing his shots on it.
No, it's not. What?
He's confused how he didn't destroy the drone. Perfectly shot between the rotors of the drone. 55 seconds left, and Venture are not stressed out about it whatsoever.
Yeah, they're playing it smart. Like you said, they're going for that backside, which is a super key piece.
Yep, because Roan is super far off objective. There could be a cap as long as they kill Dino right here. Dino's got a good line. Boredom doesn't check this. Oh!
Oh!
Down goes Dino. Cap could go out. M203 might have gotten it. Roan's going to crash back to the objective here to prevent the cap.
Roan does see special ops.
Oh, tries to get special ops. 20 seconds left. Boredom might get a kill here. Good. Flash is a little bit long. Down goes Roan, and Venture with another round win.
That's crazy. That was a great Marsoc push on that 2v2 with that.
Yeah.
You gotta give it to them, man. That was like you don't win those Volk rounds, it's gonna be really hard. So
yeah, exactly. Dino gonna have to step up these next few rounds to help bring Fallen Sigmas back into the point lead here. Aztec, though, putting in the work that round, really helping out the team. He's going 5-3 right now. Meanwhile, from Venture, Boredom 4-2, Deadpoo 4-3, Special Ops 3-1. So overall, pretty balanced kills on Venture, with only at most a 2-kill difference. Meanwhile, from Fallen Sigmas, Aztec and Solomon are the only ones with more than 2 kills. More than 1 kill, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rough start for them, but hey, they got their defense rounds to rely on, and they got to win the next defense. Right. And in order to stay in it, they got to win this next round, too.
Do you remember what I said when we first started? I was like, both teams, they're going to have those rounds where whether one team wins or not the whole match, there are going to be some really good rounds from both sides. And we'd already seen one fantastic round from Fallen Sigmas on the first round of the whole match with that 1v4 clutch from Solomon. Let's see if he can do it again.
Yeah, well, if I'm his team, I preferably don't want to put him in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah. I don't like that either. I don't like having to be put in the situation where, well, I've gotta go for a Lipinski clutch here, with 1 second left on the clock.
You got that clutch gene. Not everyone has that, so.
Yeah. Got the drone out.
Really. Same OBJ?
Same OBJ.
Yeah, OBJ. All right, this is going to be super hard to win on, but we'll see how they play it.
This drone's fast. Deadpoo spotted the drone. It's down. Marmar using the stairs here. Pretty old meta position to use these stairs as cover. I mean, it is a tough angle to spot players from when using those stairs. I mean, if we look here, you can barely spot them.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't those stairs penetrable?
They are. So once you are exposed, you can get shot through the stairs. It's
Or
penetrable with
if he
lower
decides-
damage. Oh, and what a
Wow.
shot from Marmar. Would have been a nice nade anyways.
Yeah. But if you pre-fire
Aztec
that,
should
you
be
would
able
hit
to hit him here. I don't think he knows that the wood is penetrable.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of confusion with this, but
I'm pretty sure the wood's penetrable. Yeah, I'm second guessing myself now. I know that sheet metal wall is penetrable. Maybe the wood isn't.
I don't know how that makes any sense. It should be. If the sheet metal wall, I think the wood should be
Oh, well,
penetrable.
sheet metal, I don't think, you know, it doesn't in real life stop, you know, rifle rounds. 5.56. I mean, just like how a lot of cars, you know, the doors on cars, you can shoot right through them. You know, probably older cars more than anything, but it's the engine that actually stops most bullets.
Possibly one in my side.
Right, and as we were talking there, Marmar does get
One person to watch down.
so making it a 4v3 for Fallen. And it's interesting because this is and as we're talking
3v3.
Ruin. Yeah.
And we don't have anyone on the ice lake from Fallen Sigmas. They're all coming over here from the south.
Yeah, all going to the south.
See if Aztec might be able to get another pick here with this 2 times. So far, just trying to gather intel. Oh, and a nice headshot from Aztec. Taking out Boredom, making it a 3v2 now. Aztec is really good with it. Special Ops hanging back, just trying to watch some late angles here.
Lord have mercy, that man Aztec came to shoot tonight.
Yeah. Yes, he did. Might try to get a pick here, and oh, he hurts Lilos, but not enough. And a really bad flash toss. Not sure what that was about. Oh, and what a grenade toss from Mattress. Unfortunately, just, you know, Lilos had rotated out of there in time. Another nade there. Oh, and Special Ops with the flank takes out Aztec. It's a 2v2 now. Lilos is low on health, which is going to be beneficial for Fallen Sigmas, but they need to get a line of sight on him first. Oh, and a great shot from Lilos taking out Lucas. Now it's all up to Mattress.
2v1.
Yep.
Yeah, this is tough. They had this round in the bag. They kind of got slowed down, and now the tide.
Yep, 40 seconds remaining, and Dino is far from the objective. He needs to get closer if he wants to take advantage of the time that's left. Now, yes, 40 seconds is a lot of time, but when you're as far as Dino is, not anymore. So,
yeah, 20 seconds now.
Yep, and Special Ops can just tuck in. He hears the first shot from Dino. He'll tuck.
Oh, Dino's got the pick, making it a 1v1. Will Special Ops stay tucked in? 10 seconds to go. Here comes the smoke. Special Ops, yeah, playing tucked in, holding that angle.
Yeah.
Oh, and he got the pick.
Well done from Special Ops with that good flank on Aztec as well.
That flank slowed them down and made them second guess that south push.
It did.
So, and it made it a 2v2. So, very good move. Getting the pick, rotating out, slowing them down, winning the round for them. That was a great round.
Sure was. Good hold from Venture. And it was actually a really good start for Fallen Sigmas. But they just lost that momentum, started, you know, splitting up and holding different angles from each other and just weren't there for refrags. I mean, had Mattress been with Aztec, once Aztec got flanked, that would have been an easy refrag onto Special Ops from Mattress, making it a 2v1. But instead, they were all playing 1v1 battles. That's why you often hear people say buddy system, because it helps.
Right. That, and they did not win, which puts them around round behind.
Yep.
And now they're going to have to win the next Volk round. And if they do win this Volk round, they're going to have to win at one Marsoc round in order to catch up. So
I will say this: there is one pro about this objective for Volk. They're in that little kill house up in the north. Downside is if they win this round, they have to then attack it. So
yeah, exactly. Oddball did make a suggestion saying we could show the leaderboards every
round.
Just to see the KD. Not every round, every now and then. Just to see the KD. Thank you for the suggestion, Oddball. You guys, make suggestions. We try to listen.
7-4 at the moment. Incredible.
Yeah, and Special Ops 5-1. So that's
I see Solomon's got 4 kills, but I believe all those were from the first round.
Yeah. Right.
With that incredible clutch he had.
Yeah, we're gonna clip that, by the way. Get ready to see that on TikTok.
I think we're gonna see a 5-man defense inside the objective.
Yeah, not a bad move considering they need to win.
The real question is now, what utility do they have on them? We have a C4 from Roan. For Solomon, we've got nothing from Solomon. Oh, wait, no, he's got a C4. His clock is just in front of him.
Right. I think they're just trying to cover every entrance, make sure they're good. Try to secure the round, because if they lose it, the...
Aztec's got the grenade. Lucas has grenade and flash, it seems. Mattress has a grenade. So we have a lot of grenades. We have 3 grenades, 2 C4. Where's our C4 placed at? My guess is... Okay, yep. Here's one C4. Pretty good spot. Gonna be tough to see. Maybe not. Maybe you can probably spot it pretty easily.
No, you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it. If you take your time, you'll be able to spot it.
Then the next C4...
Oh, we got the flashlight going. And a C4 with the flashlight? That's not bad.
Yeah, but you'll probably see the green. I mean, here's the thing, though. Flashlight, like, you slowly turn this corner, and you're going to see that C4 easily, and then flashlight. Yeah. That's the thing.
Yeah. Pays to have experience, doesn't it?
It does.
And as we talk,
first grenade.
We're looking at another 3-2 split by Venture.
Yeah. What they're doing is they're clearing out everything on the outside of the building first, C4 spots tucked in rat positions before they move in. Now, the smart thing that they could do is smoking the center. Smoke where Mattress Dino is and maybe where Roan is, but not the actual door itself. That way they can see when they approach, when they get inside, but they do still blind the defenders. Right. There's no C4, though, on the exterior part of the building, only the interior. Which, in my opinion, I would have done probably the opposite. Just because the C4 will have a larger blast radius and on the outside. If you toss a grenade on the outside, smaller... I mean, it's a little bit harder to kind of control the damage. If you throw it inside, you kind of know exactly where the nade's going to land and if it'll get someone.
Right.
See,
and they do have the building surrounded now.
Bad smoke, honestly. I mean, you got smokes at the entrance. Makes you not want to run in, because then you can't see when you run in. So
yeah.
Deadpool has made it inside. Tries to get a pick.
Oh my god. And he's dead.
Ooh, good nade.
Oh, but boredom. That refrag, Roan. My kills everywhere.
Yeah.
Hard to keep up. And then Marmar, oh my god.
There it is. I felt like, you know what? I might as well just sit up in the corner because it's too much to fly around all at once.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with the kills I can. Like, when I say one, the other one happens, and then another one.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what's going on, man? That's good. That was a good round, though. Good defense. I know when I'm in game and I'm in OBJ and stuff like that's happening, it's always very nerve-wracking. So
right, because you don't have enough time to check to see if your teammates are still alive. Watching the other ways, you know.
Right,
So,
and there were smokes, and there were nades, and there were flashes, and
right.
everything's just happening. So
I don't even
then
know
on
if there
the,
was any grenades thrown by Fallen Sigmas there.
yeah.
So,
So the thing that gets me is when someone sneaks into the smoke and that first pick comes out. That's when it all
right.
just breaks loose. You know.
Yeah, that's why it's good to usually have someone with like a support class on this objective that can just constantly pre-fire that smoke, and prevent that kind of approach, someone sneaking in through the smoke. So, plus having
Right.
a C4 in the corners of the rooms where they can smoke and push in is also pretty good. So that if you think that they are in there, you just blow the C4 that's already inside the room where they are. It's far enough from the
Right.
objective, it won't be deactivated. The only downside is it's more susceptible to getting destroyed by a grenade that gets tossed inside.
Yeah. Depending if they throw it or not.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. I mean, I've seen Venture use a couple nades. Not as Fallen has equipped more nades overall on this map.
I'm not playing outside, so I'm gonna put this.
Oh, we do have an RPG, I think.
We do.
Special ops there. Yeah. And he's well within his right to use it because
And he's
you
got
allow-
C4.
yeah, that is a good class. We'll see how it comes through at the end.
C4 there from Special Ops.
Just cross his fingers he doesn't blow himself up.
Right. Does he have a flashlight on his pistol as well, or just a suppressor? Just a suppressor, it seems.
I'm excited to see how he uses it. It's
I
gonna
know,
be-
me too. I hope he gets a couple kills with it.
Yeah, that will be clipped 100%. And as we're talking, it seems like they're doing a 2-2-1s can be good, but that one has to stay alive in order
Right.
for it to work.
Yeah, I'm a little curious on what their plan is. We do have two people off the objective, Marmar and possibly Deadpoo. It's not showing up player names, unfortunately, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
Seems like they're watching that. Oh no, never mind. No, they're not that deep in. Yeah, it is South Bunker-ish, but
Yeah,
they're more mainly preventing that north. So they do have 2 for north prevention.
right. Dino's gonna check that back tunnel, it seems, which is always smart to do. Looks like he's not gonna even have gun up. He's just gonna toss a grenade to toss it. Almost like he's studied how Venture plays and he knows to expect someone over here.
Yeah, and that nade was close. Marmar is.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Marmar doesn't even have their gun
Yeah.
up, but
Yeah, I
don't
was
think
not
they're.
expecting that.
I know, right? I mean, the grenade went right towards him, and he's just like, "Hope they don't find me." But Deadpool's in a good position. He could flank him now because they didn't fully clear that tunnel. Deadpool was a little bit more tucked in. Trying to get a little pick onto Lilos here.
Oh, thank you.
I think that's why they had 2 ones that late flank.
Yeah.
That's been messing up Fallen this whole match.
Yep. Smokes are now in on the objective here.
Oh, and here we go. Solomon's in.
Possible C4 over here where Solomon is. Oh, good grenade. Downing
Oh.
Solomon.
They're down.
Wow.
Special
like you
Ops
said,
has
though,
his RPG on him. Now would be the time to use that big boom RPG. Boredom wants to get the confirm. Gets one
Got it.
confirm, pre-fires, gets taken out by a gun. Almost a grenade.
Ooh, and a TK.
I don't know how that happened.
Mattress to Lucas, yeah, that was
2
weird.
left on
And
the
that's like another
objective.
pick.
Deadpool's way
is
too
what a bit-
far. This could be a cap here from Fallen Sigmas if Special Ops goes down. RPG
Oh!
gets one.
Explode. Can he
Special Ops
punch
gets,
around though?
and the
Oh.
cap can go out. Deadpool is so
Yep.
far off the objective. Aztec
this is
going
done.
for it,
This
and
is
there's
done.
the
He got it.
cap.
Good comeback by Fallen Sigmas. I was not expecting them to cap, but they did.
I
And
know.
they played that right. That was a great cap.
Sure was.
9-5 and 1 cap. Woof. He came to play today. He wasn't gonna let them lose.
You're absolutely right.
Jeez, wow, I was not expecting that.
I know. Deadpool just took way too long to rotate. I mean, there was a good probably 30, 45 seconds of, the attack on the inside where Deadpool should have rotated, but was just so insistent on waiting for a good flank opportunity that it cost them the whole map, especially when they were 3-1 lead. And I mean, wow, we talked about how Fallen Sigmas have the benefit of defending one of the easiest to defend objectives, but the downside would have been having to attack it. And by the grace of Onward gods, they not only won that round, they capped it to win the map.
Yeah, right. And remember we were speaking about earlier, making mistakes on your Volk rounds.
Yep.
Right?
And who capitalizes on those mistakes too.
Right, and that's exactly what it came down to with, like you said, a 3-1 deficit, coming back and, taking it away. That's huge. Wow.
Yeah. You know who that reminds me of? I'm not going to say it, but, Yeah.
Hey, man, look, you've had a lot of years of experience, right? So it just comes with the territory. When the more you play, the more it's expected. That's just how it is. But yeah,
What's your prediction on the next map? What do you think we're going to see here?
I think it's Venture's pick, correct? Or was it Venture's ban? They're the lower elo.
It's Fallen Sigma's pick.
Yeah, I think they'll stay away from Arctic. I think they're going to go to either Quest. Probably, I'm going to say Shipyard, though. It'll be one of the two, Quest or Shipyard.
It's Arctic.
Is it Arctic? Wow, okay, well, I mean, that's confidence then.
Yeah.
Venture likes that smaller range, so.
Right, that's why I was a little surprised too. I would have expected.
Hey, I'll say this though, with a capper like Aztec on your team, it may not be a bad idea to do Arctic, especially if you can get him to the OBJ. So.
Yep. Absolutely, and I think Arctic is one of Animal House's best maps to play, and even then, we still got destroyed in Denver. So.
Yeah. Well, Denver's a different environment though.
Yeah, true. But...
Yeah, I think we spoke about this in VC one time. It's just a completely different animal than the match. Because if you think about it, in a match, I'm in my comfort zone. I'm in space, right? Yeah. I get to strategize and be comfortable. On a LAN, I got people watching me. I'm not used to the play space. There's a lot of fun.
Right. Like, what if I wanted to wear my Mountain Dew underwear while I play? Can't do that on stage.
Plus 10 accuracy? You can't have your plus 10 accuracy boost on stage. Come on.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I mean, look, it is what it is when you play. It depends on the day, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Some days are going to win. Some days are going to lose on who comes out to play. And last map, Aztec came out to play. So we'll see if he can do the same this one.
Absolutely. MVP for Fallen Sigma so far is Aztec, 100%. I mean, it was still a great clutch by Solomon on the first round. But, man, Aztec has been making up for it ever since that first round. He had like 8 kills the first map and a cap. Wow.
Yeah. No, 9 and 5 with a cap.
9 and 5. Whew.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, the first objective on Arctic is going to be the southwest hangar, you can call it, storage facility. So this is a tough one to attack because there's only 3 ways of entry. The north helipad room, the center alley, and then the south wall. It's the only way to get in. Enough C4, flashlight pistols, and Molotovs could be all it takes to keep the offense away. So let's see what Fallen Sigmas can do to try to take this first round here and keep that momentum going.
Yeah. Yeah, coming off that cap. Yeah, you could tell they're hyped.
Yeah, 100%.
I would be too. That's a great comeback. But yeah, like you said, we'll see if they can keep it up.
Ooh, super aggressive start down here in the south by Venture.
Oh, and it pays off.
Oh.
Deadpool with 2 picks right off the bat, making it 5.
Oh, and we got a C4 here. Let's see if Lucas will spot it. I'd hope so. It's in a pretty obvious position. Okay, good.
There it is.
But a grenade can still take him out here. and daisy chain that C4. But Lilos is going to rotate.
We do have a lot of talking in the chat right
Oh.
Oh, wow. Wow. Marmar with the pick.
Whoa.
Oh, and Special Ops got his back. I know, good nade.
All up to Lucas here, and Deadpool's on the flank. Lucas does hear it, though. Deadpool, oh, and he gets the flick headshot trade. Venture with the first round. Great start to the second map.
Yeah, and that, like I was saying before, picking Arctic with these guys is, you got to be confident and you got to know what's going to.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
They got 2 picks right off the bat there, right off the push. So.
Yep. Deadpool with that 3-piece that round, starting off strong.
He had a really good flick onto south and then switched into middle and got another really good flick. So.
Yeah. No, I was shocked with that. We'll see.
It was a good push.
Like I said, it's a tough objective to attack, so we'll cut some Fallen Sigma some slack there. Let's just see if they could be as dominant on the defense for this next round.
Yep, and it's the same theme as the last map, defense.
Yep.
But it is a little harder to do on this map. There's more of a chance of onward timing.
Right.
But we shall see. We shall see.
Sipping my water out of my Wizard of Oz mug.
Wizard of Oz plus 10 accuracy. Mountain Dew boxers plus 10 accuracy. Man, you got all the collectibles there. All the enhanced clothing. Huh?
You know it.
Yeah, see, you don't get those boosts that land. They don't allow you to bring that. So
I know. They were like, they specifically, it was so weird. They specifically said you can't bring a Wizard of Oz mug. And I was like, that feels targeted. That just feels targeted.
Rigged.
Yeah.
That was so funny. Now, this is one of the better OBJs to defend on this map, I would say.
Yep.
Because it is a 3-lane map. It's, you know, pretty straightforward. Just watch a lane.
Exactly.
Maybe have one guy in center, but let's see how they decide to play it out.
Early flash to kind of take center control here. A little pre-fire, nothing going to be spotted though. Really tucked in defense here from Fallen Sigmas.
Yeah, I think this is how you should play it. Make it a little bit more safe. But again, you just never know.
Yep.
Aztec in a good spot, but I would be careful for nade.
Yeah.
Potential nade in that south.
Super slow all of a sudden.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're reading the defense. They're doing their due diligence.
Yep. Good nade attempt, just not far enough. Could have gotten Roan, actually, if it just made it over that ceiling.
And those nades are super huge to make defenders second guess their positions.
Oh, good grenade.
Oh, yeah. That C4 is gone.
Yep.
Which opens up that helipad.
Good shot from Marmar.
Oh, that was huge. That was absolutely huge. Because they're going to have to rotate now based on that pick.
Good smoke.
There comes the smoke, yeah. Seems like it's going to be a helipad push. 3-2 again. You got 2 in the middle, 3 going for that helipad.
Great
Another good
smoke here, yep.
And that gives them the concealment to cross.
Oh,
is that
close
it?
grenade.
Oh, man. Yeah. And just like that, they got the concealment.
Yep.
They crossed onto helipad, and now it begins. And see, Aztec did rotate back into warehouse, which is a good call. He has to protect that weak side.
Oh, but gets punished on his way up.
Going up top. Yep. Just like that. 3v5.
Overkill from Borden.
Woo! Oh my god, Borden with another pick. Good pick by Borden.
Deadpool taking out Dino, and now it's a 1v5. Solomon, one's up. One's last to get
Solomon
up.
clutch. Stay tuned.
Gets one.
Oh, and he gets one.
Goes for the rotate here.
That's a good rotate.
Will Venture go for a cap? Try to flash cap it, maybe?
I don't think they will. I don't think they will.
Bad utility. Unfortunately, getting stuck.
He's got to stay calm, and he's
Yeah.
just there it is. Yeah. At least he didn't get capped on. There was that, but they like we were talking about mistakes, right?
Yeah.
So they made their mistakes. They paid for it, and they needed that round.
Yep.
But that's okay.
And guess what? The next objective is once again just a few feet over at the center intersection, basically. But still just in the west part of the map. This one is pretty capable.
Yeah, this is a very cap. So that's the difference between having it in the warehouse, which is harder to cap,
Yep.
and then having it in the center, which is way easier to cap.
Right, because a good smoke and not enough attention is what can give just enough time for someone like Aztec to cap it.
Right, but they're on offense. Yeah.
So right now, in the last 2 rounds, there's been a total of 2 kills from Fallen Sigmas. And both of the same person, Deadpoo.
Yeah.
So it's pretty dominant right now in Arctic. I'm surprised Fallen Sigmas chose this map.
Well, they're comfortable with CQB. We know some of the players on Venture are also very comfortable with CQB. So again, it was just a confident pick. See, the thing is, it's never over till it's over.
We saw that in the first map.
Yeah, exactly. You just have to see if they could shift that momentum.
Yeah, exactly. What do you want to see Fallen Sigmas do on this round here? What do you think they need to do to try to take this round?
Honestly, they, like you said earlier, they need to get the refrags, and they need to push to get the main positions of the map, which is going to be the middle for this OBJ.
Okay.
But those refrags need to, if they don't come in, then you got a problem. And we've been seeing it with the flankers, right?
Yep.
They've been getting stalled by flankers, so they need to buddy up and get those refrags, especially on the flankers.
They also need, I think, better utility as well. I think is another key thing. That's one thing that Venture's been doing really well and capitalizing on is their utility usage.
Yeah, and that usually comes with utility select. If everyone has a nade, but nobody has a smoke when you need a smoke somewhere,
right,
that becomes a problem, right?
Great flash on Roan, and no one's there to help support him. Luckily, that aggressive push is going to slow down, and Special Ops not going to take advantage. But they're tucked in a pretty good spot. Solomon moving up to the center building here. Does he know Special Ops is there? Whoa.
Yeah, that was interesting. But, honestly, like I said, middle control now, which is huge.
Yeah.
They just need to stay alive and continue to get picks here.
Right.
Ooh, and Deadpool gets Aztec.
Oh.
Special Ops knows he's there. Good rotate by Special Ops, but gets picked by Rowan in the end. Deadpool got another pick in that meantime. Oh, and Lucas getting Deadpool. It's a 3v3.
Great smoke going for the cap here.
He's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. Oh my god.
Oh, and he gets the cap. Solomon.
Yes. Oh my god.
They left the objective.
Hey, that was a quick cap.
That was.
What was that? 2 seconds?
No, I think it was more like it was probably closer to 3. I don't know if it was 2, but hard to tell when he was in the smoke. We can't tell when he pulled the tablet out or when he actually started typing it in. But that was still super fast.
That was super quick. Looks like he went to cap practice.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, another momentum shift. It's never over until it's over. It's kind of crazy.
Yep.
Don't you think?
Exactly.
2-2, just like that.
Wow, just unfortunate. The smoke came out, and I don't know what made Venture decide to rotate away from the objective when the smoke landed on it. I think they were like, "Oh, there's a grenade. You have to run." But I don't know. I think what happened was Deadpool went down on that south, which caused a defender in the middle to rotate to fill the gap. Maybe just a miscommunication, because I know. Yeah.
That was my team, at least. I'd expect middle to call out that they're rotating, so then I could look into the middle. So it seems maybe that there was some kind of malfunction in their communications.
Yeah. Well, it's an easy cap. Let's see if Venture can return the favor.
Yeah. Isn't that old Onward saying? If you get capped on, you got to cap it.
Exactly.
So it's the only way. But we'll see what happens. I mean, they could take it slow. They've been with getting picks here, so we'll see if they decide to follow that theme.
Exactly.
seems like it's going to be a 4-1. But I think they're going to have the same idea. Take over. It's huge
Yep.
for this over here. Yeah, it's a 4 north, 1 in the middle.
Yes, it is. Solomon's up in heli building, and Molotov.
Molotov.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They're getting scared. I don't know the thought process behind that Molotov, honestly, but I mean it.
Maybe just to delay a swing, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe you heard them.
I think it just might have not been a great utility usage there, but
Yeah.
maybe they make up for it, get a kill or two.
Yeah, or 4, like you.
Or 4. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Whoa, they know he's there now.
Yep.
Good util there. Oh yeah, they flashed. That was a good flash.
It was
special.
Worth it there.
Yeah, and like you said, better util usage leads to better picks. So.
Exactly.
Oh,
and that's exactly how Fallen Sigma's got the cap before, is with that good utility usage. Oh, yeah, they had the grenade. Solomon gets taken out there.
God. Yeah, that leaves the helipad wide open.
Yeah,
they have to account for it.
Dino's gonna have to try to watch it, but Dino's inside. Dino's not watching it. No one's watching it here. Just Lucas on a very late angle. Don't think it's gonna be enough time for him to actually get a kill here. They'd have to walk across his line of sight. If they run or smoke it, like they're definitely gonna do, he's not gonna get the kill. Yeah. Special Ops is, yep, there's smoke. Special Ops is in a good position to possibly try to cap it here. Good smoke, and it might be just enough.
Yeah, I'm sure he knows, because that spot's really meta.
Yep, there's the smoke.
It with the smoke.
Lucas has some util here. He's going to toss maybe a grenade. Yep, there's the grenade. Oh, and he gets both with the grenade.
Wow.
Just barely. Lilos might try to rotate and get the revives here, but Lucas could run through to try to get the confirm, and...
Oh, there he is.
Oh, he might almost get team killed by Dino.
Yeah. He thinks there's someone in there, maybe.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Dino picks off
my
Lilos.
God, and Dino does get a pick. Marmar's going for that res.
Yep.
I think Lucas is going to be able to hear them. Yep, there it is. Good res. Good res. Wow. That's going to change the
almost picking off Lucas. Boredom on the flank. If Aztec's last alive... Wait, Aztec's down. Never mind.
Aztec's down, yeah.
I thought Aztec was alive this whole time. Yeah. Another great round win from Venture.
Yeah, wow. That was like the other rounds. They went for picks, but that res
that was
saved
a big
their
res.
round.
Yeah, that was huge.
Now they only need to win it on defense, which is completely winnable. So
yeah,
we'll see how it goes.
Rainbow, what's your favorite custom map?
Mine?
I mean, of all the custom maps, doesn't have to be the ones that are in this pool right now.
Oh, that's easy. Mine's paintball. I love paintball.
Of course.
I mean, I because of the names. I also just like how its layout is. It could have no names on. But yeah, in terms of like what's in the map pool, Arctic is probably my favorite out of the map pool.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. So this is most likely my favorite.
I think
I do like Quest though. Quest is a close second.
I do like Quest as well, more now than I used to, only because when I used to play Quest, my team did not know how to play it, so it was a lot of frustration of my team dying in the first 5 seconds. I was like, we suck at this map. I don't like it. But now that we actually are more practiced on it, I feel more comfortable, but it's fun, and I usually play, like, if anyone watches me play, I usually am like last alive in a lot of scenarios, but for some reason for Quest, usually I'm either the first dead, which is nice because I could sit down and relax, or my team just carries me. And so it's only Quest that happens the most on, I feel, which is kind of funny. I don't know what it is about that map.
Yeah, it has a lot of interesting dynamics to it. It's medium range.
Yeah.
Right. And as we're seeing that the next round started. So
ooh, good flash. Don't know if it got anyone. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Ooh, Marmar almost taking out Lucas here. Can't get that confirmed yet. They hear Lilo somewhere, but they don't know where.
Yeah, they just have to play it smart now.
Now goes Dino. Lucas does take out Special Ops.
Making it a what? A 4v4.
Here comes a lot of smokes towards the objective. Deadpoo takes out Roan.
They got to stay alive and buddy up right now.
Yep, Boredom takes out Lucas. It's a 2v4 now to stay alive here.
Good attempted nade there, but yeah,
should
again,
have cooked it a little bit longer probably.
Marmar pre-firing the smoke. Good idea. He's right there, but Solomon playing it smarter, slowing down. Aztec slowing down as well, which is the move.
Yep.
I think it's really going to come down to if they could, because they have a good hold right now. Venture does. Oh yeah, yep. There it is.
Nice.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Deadpoo. Oh, and a nade. Clean up Solomon. Venture take the map here.
Yeah. Wow. That was a good. That happened to the map 1, and they lost 3-4. But then map 2, they got capped on. It happened again, but they were able to keep their composure and stay consistent.
Yeah.
Ultimately taking the map. So good on Venture. It's not easy to do that. It's not easy to get capped on and then keep composure. So
right. Exactly.
And Lapixi, look at us. We're lucky. We get to map 3 decider on a Sunday afternoon.
Yes, sir.
What more can you ask for?
And a good map too, Egress. One of DPI's newest maps.
Right. Yeah, Egress is a great map. It's a medium range.
Yep.
So I don't know. I personally, it's not one of my favorites. I'm not going to complain.
Because your name's not on it, I guess. That's why you like paintball so much.
Hey, look. I mean, name or no name, it's a good layout. I like it. I don't know why. It doesn't get the justice it deserves, okay?
Yeah. Hey, I will say my favorite map, custom map, which might be a little bit biased, is Chinatown.
Chinatown is a good map.
I know it's super mixed reviews, but I love it. I love Subway, and that's why Chinatown's one of my favorites, is because it gives me that Subway feel again. And I just think the layout's awesome. I love it.
For the Catholic Goat tournament, I believe it was in the map pool. We're playing it.
It was.
I had fun playing on it. It was really good.
Yeah, I was a little upset that I didn't get to play it, but it's all right.
Oh, and they're starting.
First round of map 3 for the series decider here. Venture starting off on Marsoc into the double hangar objective. Looks like a lumber push from Venture. Dino gonna play the semi truck actually, which is an interesting position to play. Deadpoo trying to get some vertical height here down the lane. Good coverage from Venture, sticking together, getting some good lines of sight. These invisible walls, it's driving me insane. Let's see what Venture is going to do to try to take some control of this map. And see, here's the problem. Machitino can't really see what's happening on this far south wall. Probably hasn't even made a call out yet that they're even there. So the rest of his team doesn't know. And here might be the call out. First kill from Dino takes out Marmar with a headshot. Boredom has some good rough estimate of where Dino might be. Could toss a good grenade into that position if they want. Might try to get more intel first before using one of those util.
100%.
Dino is going to start to rotate
off.
Yeah,
this is a great rotate off. Usually that's what you want to see, kill and rotate off. So and the information. So that's pretty huge. Oh, this is gonna be onward timing. Oh my god.
Here comes the util. Grenade not gonna find Dino. Oh, gets a pick on the boredom.
That was huge. That rotate really paid off.
Oh, wow. What a grenade toss. Had that truck not been there, might have reached Dino. What are these grenades? They're just throwing them to throw them, it feels.
Yeah. Cyanide, throw an aid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Alright, good. It's a good push by Venture, even though two...
Yeah.
Still, they move together, which is huge for refrags.
Gosh, this is a crazy spot from Dino. I can't believe he got boredom with that kill.
Yeah. Oh, and he's getting another one.
Ooh, punished by Deadpoo. Couldn't get the first shots on Lilos, but insisted on continuing that. No one from Fallen Sigmas had even rotated this whole time. They were just watching the center, and now we start to see the rotate from Solomon. Gets taken out, though. Too late on the rotate.
Hey, shout out to that MCX.
Oh, yeah.
People don't use it enough. It's a good gun.
Put in the work there on that kill. And the like Lucas is watching the center. Roan's in a pretty rough spot for this Marsoc approach. Pretty exposed if they come in through that angle there.
Yeah. And if they get warehouse, they can cap on him.
Yep, exactly.
So he's got to be careful. Aztec prone on top of that scaffolding. That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, most people crouch or stand, but being prone might give you a little bit more advantage there because people don't know to, recognize that kind of position.
And again, great buddy system by Venture here. Working together, clearing spots. Looking like they might get a pick.
Ooh, good kill from Special Ops. I'd actually never seen that angle before. Oh, another kill on the Roan. All up to Lucas and the objective. Here goes the smoke. Possible cap. Lucas might have been flashed there, and here goes the cap. Yep. Cap's coming out. Lucas trying to rotate, and there it is.
And there it is. Wow.
Wow. Lucas.
So not only did they keep composure, but they got the...
Yeah.
That's huge.
How many unanswered points is that right now? That is 6 unanswered points?
Yeah,
no, 4.
4. Yeah, 4. They got capped on. They won 2 rounds. They got another cap. So yeah, 4.
Yeah. Great start for Venture on map 3. They hold this defense here, and all they need is 1 more point after that. Fallen Sigmas, though, they have proven to not let early lead from Venture to stop them, though. I mean, they still fight right back, and I mean, we've seen a 3-1 lead from Venture on the first map turn into a 3-4 loss because Fallen Sigmas came back. And on the second map, we saw a cap after a 2-point early lead from Venture. So
yeah, which tied it up.
Exactly. So the Fallen Sigmas are not out of this yet.
It's never over till it's over, but I will say it is interesting to find yourself in a position consistently where you're at a deficit. It does put the pressure on, and in this late in the game, it is harder to come back because you're fatigued.
And I mean, if anyone has noticed, it does look like the rounds that Fallen Sigmas win are not pretty dominant. It comes down to like 1 alive or a cap. While Venture, the rounds that they win, usually they have at least 3 people up most of the time. A little bit more dominant round wins from Venture. So most of this match is kind of Fallen Sigmas just trying to, capitalize on Venture's mistakes more than anything. If Venture makes a mistake, Fallen Sigmas are there to capitalize on it, and they have been. But, is Venture going to continue with this trend of making a mistake, or are they just going to try to tighten up and just not play as risky? And if they do that, I think it's going to be a pretty decisive win on this final map from Venture.
Yeah, we just got to see how it goes. Hey, shout out to Indy in the chat. Keeps calling me out for saying Sunday afternoon.
I know.
But it is Sunday afternoon. What are you going to do? Sunday afternoon somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know why I kept saying Sunday afternoon, but I wasn't going to just correct you.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean,
It's Thursday, isn't it?
yeah.
I have to
But hey, it
ask
feels like
myself that sometimes too.
it feels like a Sunday afternoon, so if it feels like it, I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, seeing this round, this is a interesting OBJ to attack, and it's going to be interesting to see how they approach this.
Yep.
100%. The approach they're taking, though, it seems like it's a 3-2, and seems like Venture, like you said, it's just their positioning is a lot safer in a way. They're a bit more coordinated.
Yeah.
With where they're looking, so we'll see how. Oh, Solomon with the freaking pick. That was a
Marmar
good
was
pick.
not quick enough to stop the ramp approach.
Yeah, but seems like they now know that approach is on its way.
Yep.
Yeah, Solomon has to commit to that. And there it is. He rotated.
Ooh. Somehow staying alive there.
Yeah, Marmar is in an interesting spot. He could get naded in, which is the better move to do to rotate out.
Yep. Ooh, Deadpoo with a nice Tar 21 one tap to the head. Nasty.
Wow, yeah. Yeah. It's a good pick. But Rowan has that concealment, and it is going to...
He could get in there.
Capitalize. Yeah.
We'll check back in on Rowan later.
Yeah, they did end up getting this.
Oh, and that's huge there.
Yeah.
Rowan
Again,
can go for the cap.
Skill.
Rowan's got to go fast right now before the rotate.
Yeah, Rowan probably doesn't know where they are, so
yeah,
playing it safe. But if he stays inside the warehouse, he could cap from inside. That's the good news here.
Yep.
And he is hearing footsteps, so he is moving along. Marmar getting a... Rowan making his move. Aztec with the pick on Marmar. That refresh, huge. Mr. Rowan, what do you... Oh,
Solomon going for the cap.
Yeah. Oh, is it cap back? It's a cap back, I believe.
Deadpoo not even trying to shoot through the smoke.
Wow.
Incredible cap back. That's 2 caps from Solomon there.
Yeah, wow. You know the saying, man. You get capped on, you got to cap back.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's all I could say. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's literally lost for words. What a cap back.
Right now, we're almost identical in round points right now. Just 1 point advantage for Venture at the moment. So the score currently is 8-9, with Venture having the point lead here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a closer match than I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too. You know, it's Thursday afternoon, but it feels like a Sunday afternoon match.
Yep. Once again, it was just Venture making a mistake and Fallen Sigmas capitalizing on that one simple mistake. It wasn't about who's a better shot or who has a better strategy, you know, or better reaction times. It wasn't any of that round. It was just who made a mistake. And it was, you know, just poor communication on the objective. I mean, to be fair, there was a probably good 30 seconds that Roan was in the objective building and could have capped and didn't. You know, obviously he didn't know who was nearby lurking for the pick, you know, but Deadpoo eventually rotated. But unfortunately, just not good enough communication and awareness of the objective and getting capped on from the smoke by Solomon. You know, incredible play by Solomon. You know, just risked it and it paid off. Can they do it again is the question.
And I'll say this. I mean, you pointed this out on Arctic. Seems like they are learning. They learned from their mistake that round on their attack. Fallen Sigmas, they stuck together.
Yep.
They got those important refrags, and because of that, as a result, they're able to get an entry onto site.
Yeah.
So that was huge. And, you know, you love to see it. I mean, it's kind of interesting because you can make mistakes the first 2, and then on the third, if it's still a close game, like in this match, you know, you clean up and you stop making those mistakes, and then all of a sudden it pays off.
Yeah.
Right. So Yeah, good on them for getting those refrags. We'll see how Venture decides to respond. I know now it's a day. They're gonna have to get this attack, so we'll see.
Right. Exactly. We might have a timeout here. It's unclear. Yes.
Okay.
So
timeout.
we'll quickly hop to a short intermission here while we wait for the next round to start.
Sounds good.
Onward Champions League.
We are back, and Fallen Sigmas are starting off on Volk here for this next round. What could be the last round, depending on if a cap goes out.
And this is interesting OBJ to have on your Volk.
Yep.
You got to be real careful with this one.
Let's see what Venture wants to do here on the Marsoc.
Now, if you were a Venture, would you go for picks or would you go for cap?
Picks.
Most likely picks, yeah. Picks is a thing to do with this OBJ, 100%. That stair area in the, I think, south side, back south side.
Right.
By the water jugs. That's going to be huge. You don't necessarily need to push it, but you to open it up a little bit.
Right.
Because once that pick comes out, they have to rotate in. Now, when they're rotated in, you could do another. Right, it's a couple ideas of what they could do.
Yeah.
Seems like they're taking it slow, which is probably a better. You know, I know when you get capped, I'm out. It's usually a better idea to take it slow to try to gain that momentum back. But also, it does create big time pressure. So.
Yeah. Venture are playing super slow right now in the center. I mean, gosh, they haven't really made any progress.
Yeah, well, that pressure is on, and pressure either makes diamonds or you fold. So,
yeah. Or you just get crushed by the little machine that hydraulic press.
Yeah, pretty much. But we'll see here. Are they going to become a diamond, or are they going to break from that hydraulic? We'll see.
Wow, look at Aztec's spot here. I'm calling you out, Aztec. Yeah. Your spot's forever known. Good luck using it again without people knowing your location.
Yeah, that's a great spot.
I mean, 100%. Like, let's see what it looks like over here. Oh, never mind. Let's just
focus on Deadpool getting a pick. That's a massive pick. That's going to cause that rotation. Now, was it in the back water jug end? No, but still a massive pick.
Yeah.
And no rotation coming out, which means that that's for they're going to be able to take that. No
I have no idea where Mattress was.
Mattress was lower end.
Oh, I see. Yep.
And a rotation is coming out, but in the wrong. Seems like Venture is taking over that middle area.
Yeah.
And that is huge because now they have that positioning to OBJ.
Big thing that Lucas and Roan should be doing is counting footsteps to indicate whether or not Aztec needs to rotate or not.
Yeah, right. Exactly that. Yeah. Because if Aztec doesn't rotate and they all die.
Yeah.
So.
Solomon's in a decent location here. Pretty common meta spot.
The problem is with that spot are smokes. It's a good spot, 100%. I agree with you. But just again, if the people on site, I mean, they don't even have to get taken down. And Aztec doesn't rotate, and Solomon's left. Just pre-firing. He might just miss, or
Right. Solomon's spot is pretty meta. I think Deadpool might try to get behind these rocks, possibly try to clear out that spot from Solomon.
Yeah, that'd be a good call.
If he does, a cap could come out here.
And they got 1 minute and 20 seconds, which is plenty of time being this J.
Right.
So they're 100% playing this right. But like I said, that pressure is on. Being this close, getting that pick, still a 4v5. They're just holding tight. We'll see who makes the first mistake here.
Yep. I don't see any C4 out here yet. No callouts from Lucas or Roan, though, at all. So Aztec doesn't even know to rotate. Oh, I think Lucas is calling it out now.
Yeah, and they all have that gas station surrounded.
Ooh,
and here come the smokes. Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. Here comes the grenade!
Oh!
Wow, so close from Deadpool. That rock honestly hurt them there. 35 seconds. Yeah. Aztec has rotated. Great rotation from Aztec. They are entering inside the gas station. Boredom is inside. Boredom gets taken out by Lucas. Special Ops swings around, takes out Roan. Oh. Marmar is on the objective for a cap with one player left alive. Just Marmar. 20 seconds. Can he get the cap out? 15 seconds remaining. Lucas
That
checks
would
the
be game if
corner,
he gets
but he
it.
doesn't pre-fire. Oh, and he gets the kill!
Oh!
The cap was wasted
God.
by Marmar, and Fallen
Oh my
Sigmas
God.
save it. Lucas actually pre-firing through the smoke this time, getting the kill and saving the entire match from Fallen Sigmas. That gives them their first point lead in over, like, 6 rounds.
Wow. That was that was interesting. Like that onward timing came into play there because he just pre-fired that. I don't think he knew he was there.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you
huge.
should always pre-fire smoke periodically if it's on the objective. Always.
Yeah,
And that's something we have
but-
not seen from either team that much at all.
Yeah, but you know the onward timing is actually hitting the shot because you could pre-fire it all you want, but it's not a guarantee for the person.
Right.
So that was huge, and wow, what can I say? It was a good push. They got that opportunity, but again, onward timing seems to just happen at the best times, right?
Yeah. All right.
That's crazy.
Now tied up in points 9-9 here, but Fallen Sigmas only need one more point to win this whole entire series here for Season 0, Week 3 of the OCL. And Lucas with
And
a
one-
3-piece that round.
Yeah, one thing we should mention here is if Fallen Sigmas loses this next round, they're going to have to win on their mark because now they're
they're
Marsoc
right
now.
now.
Yeah, sorry. So if Venture wins this next round and they tie at 3-3, they'll have to win on a Marsoc, which is a lot to do.
Yep,
So
100%.
the pressure is on, especially now. I mean, they could have given up that round. That was their mark round to give up. Now they pretty much have to execute and win both rounds to win this match. So, wow, what a match! I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say Sunday. I'm gonna say Thursday. It's been a good match.
Yeah.
100%. And we'll see what approach Fallen Sigmas takes on this one.
Yeah.
Seems like they have the same idea, but it seems like Venture is getting a bit more aggressive and not playing as tight, which may pay off because it's been the theme this whole match, right? Oh, and Solomon not expecting.
Oh.
Yeah, he wasn't. Oh, yeah, he does not see him. Good trigger discipline there, but gives away his spot.
That flash
Good-
took
wow.
too long. Lilo should have gotten the kill right away. Oh,
Yeah.
there's the flash. Needs to rotate.
That's
Does he
like
not
that.
notice that a grenade was
that's-
tossed?
yeah.
Wow.
I think he flashed himself. I think Lilo flashed
Oh,
himself.
maybe. Wait, we got another kill though on Fallen Sigmas. I don't know when that happened. Early on, I
Aztec
guess.
got a pick. Yeah, Aztec got a pick.
No. Fallen Sigmas, there was another player that died. I think Deadpool
Oh.
got him.
Yeah, I missed that too.
Yeah.
Round's still not over yet. I'm sure they hear stairway.
Yep.
Yeah. And Mattress doing the good old prone sweep. Can't go wrong with that.
Right. We have a super wide flank as well from Special Ops.
Yeah, it seems like Venture sends out a flanker on their defenses, which pays off some of the rounds, but also it is the reason why they've been capped on a couple times.
Oh, yeah.
So it seems like they haven't changed or adapted that, which could pay off. Again, it's a but when the pressure's on and you take risks, sometimes it comes through. So
Exactly.
right, and in this case, in this scenario, you already got a couple picks. I'm sure he knows that. The offense has froze, and I'm sure he knows that as well. So he's going for that hunt. He's going for that hunt, if you know what I'm saying. But,
Exactly. The last 3 players of Fallen Sigmas all kind of in the same area here. And what feels like they might be trapped. Aztec's going to have some utility here. Gets the good flash onto Deadpool. Deadpool's just going to pre-fire a little bit and rotate. Aztec not quick enough to get the kill. And Deadpool
ooh,
re-peeks
tough
it.
break.
Aztec didn't know where he ran and checked the wrong angle. And did Matt just, rotate? Because how did he not see Boredom? Where did Boredom come from?
I think Boredom. Oh, Deadpool gets Rowan, leaving it up to all.
I think Dino started going up the stairs and then
Yeah, and then
Boredom
he went
dropped
through
down
the
the
front.
elevator shaft.
Yeah.
Wow, Deadpool's 9-1 right now.
That's crazy. It is a 4v1, so never say never. He could prone his way all the way.
Yep. Marmar's in a good spot though to prevent a cap from the outside. Same with
He
board
would
on
have
the
to
inside.
prone into the inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing about prone capping is it could work, especially if onward timing's on your side. But the main thing is if they don't know you're going to do it, that's likely to work.
Yep.
Right. And so far, no one has prone capped this match, so there is a chance there. I don't think many people have prone this match in general. Maybe just never. No, I don't think. I don't.
Yeah, not a lot of prone kills.
Like I said, he is in a good position here. Oh,
that's 10 kills for Deadpool.
Yeah. 10-1. Wow, 3-3, and now they got to win on their.
Wow, can you believe it? It is a round 7 map 3 series decider.
Yeah,
those are what we love to see.
Treat.
One round takes it all.
It has been a treat of a match, a roller coaster with caps, cap backs.
Yeah.
Man, it's really, like I said, it's been a treat. You can't ask for more than that.
Exactly.
When you're watching
and we're under 2 hours, surprisingly. I think we can thank Arctic for that. That was a quick map.
Yeah, I didn't know that. We are under 2 hours. That's good.
Hour 40.
Yeah, hour 40. That's amazing. I know usually when the cast goes a bit long, viewers tune out.
Yeah.
So I've realized by looking at the statistics of it, usually you get the more insight, more engagement when it's around 90 minutes in that sweet spot. So we're around the sweet spot right now.
Right.
And I don't know about you, but when I see a match for an hour 40 minutes, and then I look at the scores in Discord, I know I'm in for.
Right. And then you see oh my gosh, I still remember a match that I had against After Hours where it was like 3-4 every map, and it
probably
was
3 hours.
It was 2 hours and 54 minutes long.
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah.
A team like After Hours, they like to play and hold their aim, especially if you play those range maps.
Yeah.
You're in for a long day. All right, here we go. Final round.
Round number 7, map 3. Winner takes all here.
And Fallen Sigmas has that Volk advantage. We'll see how they use that.
Solomon.
And if it's anything like last Volk round, they'll play it tight. It's gonna come down to that.
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting that Venture wants to approach through the northwest more than anything. Most people try to go in through gas station approach on this type of objective. Maybe that's why they are choosing the north, maybe because there's less people to defend it.
Yeah.
I mean, they've only got Lucas up here that's defending the north.
Right. They're looking for those picks in order for that defense to rotate and then take space.
Yeah. And Lucas has a very late north watch. Like, he can't see anything except for when they get into this building.
I'm sure his team will appreciate that, though, because they want to play it tight. They don't make mistakes. Right?
Yeah.
Get clear picks early if they do push.
Exactly. Don't want to peek and over. They don't want to over peek. They want to make Venture run out the clock, which they often do. I mean, they use a lot of time to move up, as we've seen a lot of Marsoc. So they want them to use all 5 minutes.
After that cap, they definitely slowed down. The pressure was more careful, right?
Yep.
And as we say that, they're approaching Lucas.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm curious if Lucas has a C4 in here by any chance.
Did you see the clacker on him?
No, I didn't. I don't think there's a C4.
Yeah, I think he's just holding that real tight angle. Marmar's playing it right because they've gone on a couple clears where, or Marmar's gone on a couple clears where he just takes his time and he keeps them. So
yeah,
he's got to be diligent on this. If you're going to hold an angle, and there it is, good pick, good rotate too. Wow, that was huge.
Whoa, boredom. What you doing, dog? Boredom's in the basement. I thought Solomon was watching it, but I guess Solomon rotated out of there. And Mattress is nearby, so if Boredom makes noise and action, you know, he can Mattress can rotate and try to get a flank on him. But Venture is pretty close to objective now. Lucas is playing aggro, wants to get a pick here again. He said he was going to rotate out of there, but rotated back in. Minute 50 on the clock left. Yeah. Oh, and he gets another kill.
Oh, he gets another pick, and he's rotating again.
Fallen Sigmas could take this. It's 5-3 here.
Dude, can you just leave me like...
2 big picks by Lucas there.
Yeah.
Ooh, and Boredom doing that prone peek.
Oh, and he gets a good shot onto Mattress. Oh, but huge. Roan for the refrag.
It's not looking good here for Venture.
Nope, 2v4. Oh, and a 2v3, and Lucas once again re-peeking, getting hungry for kills here, it seems. 2 was not enough.
Yeah. But he did get his 2, and now his team has to do the rest. So.
Down goes to C4. Oh, and a good trade there. It's a 1v2. Very much doable for Special Ops. Tossing. Oh, and he gets a grenade kill. That is big. It's a 1v1. M203 goes out. Aztec is freaking out. He's going to toss some utility here. One flash, doesn't do anything. If Special Ops pre-fires, he might get a pick onto Aztec. 30 seconds. Does he see him? There was a gap right there in the smoke. I don't think.
Checking code.
I don't know if Special Ops knows that he's last alive. Is he going to go for it? 22 seconds left.
He does. He checked his tablet. He knows he's last alive. He's sneaking up. He knows code.
Oh, he's got the flash. The flash. I think it got himself. 10 seconds. It's not what you want. He pushes out of the smoke. He wants to go for it. 5 seconds. 3, 2. Oh, and Aztec gets the win. Fallen Sigmas with the comeback. Incredible.
Crazy. Came down to the last second.
It sure did.
Well, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say.
I know. Well done from Fallen Sigmas on a great match. I mean, they just really played it well on the very last round there. I mean, that was nearly perfect. Just a few trades at the end, and well done from Aztec on securing that win there. Unfortunately, Special Ops just couldn't clutch it up in that final moments. I don't think that they were aware of just how much time they really had left, and once they got into position, just, you know, unfortunately did not go in their favor. But well done from both teams. I mean, this is almost as close of a match as you could get. You know, if Fallen Sigmas had one more round win on Arctic, it'd be the closest match possible. But well done from both teams. I want to cast more of these guys. I mean, that was entertaining.
100%. We're in for a treat. Thank you for both teams. Both y'all played really well. It came down to that last second, which is amazing. And like you said, it was just a timing thing, right?
Right.
But yeah, I mean, the whole match has just been a treat. So yeah, thank you for both teams.
Yeah, thank you, Rambo, for co-casting. I had a great time.
Yeah, thank you for having me, man.
We'll have to do this more often. And thank you to everyone that's watching in the chat. We appreciate you guys being here and engaging with us. And make sure to leave some suggestions on what you want to see more of from our casts and our production. You know, make sure to do that before you leave. Just one quick thing. It could be, you know, oh, Lipinski, you should practice your vocals. I don't know. You know.
Yeah. Also, I want to mention, if you haven't already, please go vote in the OCML Discord. They did just have their finals. Congrats to Animal House again for winning. And they are holding a map vote will be in our map pool. So yeah,
Yes.
if you haven't already, go ahead and get that vote in because it's super important.
Yep. Thank you all for watching, and this has been Season 0, Week 3 OCML match, Fallen Sigmas versus Venture. I am your host, F. Lipinski, with my co-host, Rambo, and have a great rest of your day.